The ubiquitous grey defining an icon of the unknown. Grey aliens are common, they are a famous image. Many people know them, they are called Zeta Reticulans or Roswell Greys, sometimes just Greys. They appear in UFO lore, very often. A familiar sight now, it is quite striking. Greys have small bodies, their skin is often grey or they wear grey clothes. Their heads are very large, they usually have no hair. Eyes are big and black, shaped like almonds, limbs are thin, noses are small, mouths are just slits. There are two main types, some are small, like drones. These seem to do tasks, others are tall greys, they appear more intelligent, they act calm but distant, they do not seem emotional, their ultimate purpose is unknown, we can only speculate. They remain enigmatic figures. This image is powerful. People recognize it instantly, it is a global symbol, it stands for alien life. Greys are huge in culture, movies, books and art. They define alien for many, a lasting, strong idea. It captures our imagination and perhaps our deepest fears. Echoes from before early forms and fictional forerunners. Abduction stories are not new. Fairies took people, legends say. Gods and spirits did too, from lonely roads or beds. These were not yet greys. Long before spaceships were dreamt. Governor John Winthrop wrote this in 1638 in Massachusetts. He saw odd lights in the sky. These were not grey aliens, but they were strange encounters. Seeds of wonder and unease. H.G. Wells imagined similar forms in his 1893 story. Aleister Crowley described an entity called Lamb. Lamb looked much like greys. A 1933 Swedish novel too, by Gustav Sandgren, showed short aliens in grey clothes, big dark eyes. These early images were potent. A journey interrupted. The pivotal Barney and Betty Hill case, Barney and Betty Hill's story. It is very important. September 19th, 1961, New Hampshire. Driving late at night, they saw strange lights. The lights followed their car. It was quite frightening. A night they never forgot. An encounter that changed UFO lore. They remembered parts of it. Small beings took them onto a strange, silent craft. The beings were humanoid. Skin was a greyish colour. Eyes were huge and dark. They did not speak aloud. The experience was disturbing. Fragmented, terrifying memories, a sense of violation. Hypnosis helped them recall. Betty said she was shown a star map by aliens. An expert later suggested it might be Zeta Reticuli. They remembered lost time, 2 hours missing from drive. They recalled cold medical exams, procedures they did not understand. Communication was telepathic. This became a famous case. John Fuller wrote a book, The Interrupted Journey, 1966. A movie was then made in 1975, The UFO Incident. These told the Hill story to many people. Greys became well known from this one event. Their descriptions set a standard. Section 4. Roswell's Long Shadow, From Weather Balloon to Alien Bodies. Roswell, New Mexico is famous. In July 1947, something occurred. The Army Air Force said they found a flying disc. Big news at the time. They quickly changed this. They said a weather balloon. Many people had their doubts. The mystery began right there, a story that would not die. Years passed. Roswell's story grew. In the early 1980s, greys became linked to it. Some people spoke out. They said they saw bodies, small beings, no hair, big heads, slanted eyes. The military had them then. A crashed ship, alien remains. Books made the story bigger. The Roswell Incident, 1980, made people believe again in an alien crash and a government cover-up. Unsolved Mysteries TV show aired a Roswell report. Millions of people watched it. The legend was now cemented. Greys were at the heart of it. An alien autopsy film appeared. In 1995, Ray Santilli showed it. He said it was a real grey from the Roswell crash event. Later, in 2006, he admitted it was mostly a reconstruction, but some original film was still in it, he claimed. This kept the image alive. Roswell and greys, forever linked. Section 5. Framing the Visitors. How media cemented the grey image. The flying saucer era was key. From 1946 to 1960, many people saw UFOs across the Western world. Crafts were cigar-shaped or they were circular. Cold War anxiety was high, sci-fi media was growing fast, the public was primed for stories of visitors from space. Spielberg's film was important. Close Encounters, 1977, a key cultural moment. It showed small, grey-like aliens, childlike and peaceful beings, curious about us humans. The movie was a success. It popularized the grey look, making them less threatening initially, but still distinctly otherworldly. My own book, Communion, published in 1987, my non-fiction account of my own strange encounters. The beings were like greys. The cover art was stark, showing a haunting grey face. It was a bestseller. A film then followed this. It resonated with many people. The 1990s were a golden time for abductions in pop culture. The X-Files TV show premiered in 1993. It often featured grey aliens inspired by the Hill case. Movies like Independence Day showed greys as invaders. Men in Black made them humorous. The grey was now an archetype. Section 6. The Grey Experience, Common Reports and Searching for Whys. Greys appear in many reports of alleged alien encounters. In the United States, very high, about 73% of claims. Common in Australia too, and in continental Europe. In the UK, around 12%. Millions report abductions, a global phenomenon. With greys at the centre, abduction claims share details. People say they are taken involuntarily onto a craft. They undergo traumatic physical exams, often including reproductive probing or other confusing activity. They are then returned. Memories are often fragmented. A pattern emerges worldwide, creating a consistent narrative. Why greys reported so often? One theory: cultural feedback. Fiction shows the grey image. People see this fiction, experiences or dreams might then be shaped. Life imitates art, art imitates life. A repeating cycle, reinforcing the familiar form. Psychological factors are explored. False memories can feel real, made by suggestions sometimes. Sleep paralysis is key. Abductions happen in bedrooms at night, fitting this state. Grey's big heads symbolize intelligence to us, a projection of human traits or deep-seated archetypes. Section 7. Shifting stars. Modern aliens and the greys' enduring legacy. Are greys the only aliens? Not anymore, it seems. The 21st century sees more. Not just silent, probing greys. Some are helpers, share knowledge. Our view of aliens expands beyond the classic grey. New forms, new narratives, reflecting changing times and evolving human consciousness. Science fiction keeps exploring. What do alien encounters mean? Often they reflect us, our hopes, our fears, our place in the universe. Stories are about humanity as much as about aliens, a mirror to ourselves, asking profound questions about who we are. Greys hold a special place, an icon of unknown things. They represent mystery, the idea of life out there, and perhaps our inner worlds. Questions greys raise are deep. They remain with us always, a symbol of the unexplained, a challenge to our reality. Their presence lingers, their image is burned in minds. Small bodies, big dark eyes. Their strange grey skin, real or just imagined. They changed how we see aliens, made us look at stars and wonder who looks back. What is out there? The grey alien endures, a constant query to the cosmos.